Welcome to the picturesque village of Ballinode in County Monaghan. Now, I passed over the border last night, and as that light actually from the beautiful sunset was still reminiscent, and as you can see behind me here, we have this beautiful scene. So it's an old wheelhouse with a weir, nice bridge, but at the very end of this you can see that there's a house here which is cutting into the scene, so I'm having to make sure that I'm trying to avoid that to kind of, keep the authenticity of the overall scene. Now, we're at sunrise, but you can see there is no sunrise. There is, but it's behind the clouds. And today is going to be a lot of rain, and the rain is now just coming. So I'm going to grab the shot here. Once I get it, I'll talk you through what I'm going to get, but I'm not going to waste the time because this rain is going to be here for the day. Okay, I think I have my shot. So my thoughts basically are is that, one, you've got this beautiful wheelhouse here, which still has an operational wheel, which is really unusual. The weir below it as well, and then you've got the bridge like I mentioned a moment ago. So I'm taking a couple of different types of shots, particularly from a focal length. So I've gone to 16, I've gone to around 18, I've gone to 25, and then I've gone into 35. And to get that different varying focal lengths, and I can pick the one that works the best, because if I go too tight, trying to avoid the house that's down here, and then later I don't have that space. Whereas if I go to the widest, I can get everything in and then crop it in afterwards. Also, you've got this tree that's here. I don't want to cut the top of that, and I want to give a bit of breathing room as well to the wheelhouse. Now, with the movement in the water and the wheel as well, the wheel is going to move in the image, so I said, okay, I want to go for a 30-second exposure. I put on my polarizer, take off the sheen that's on the water below me here, getting a small bit of swirls, but not a lot. It'd be great if I had a lot more water, but I don't. But later today there will be a lot more water, but I don't have that option. So this is my shot that I have from County Monaghan. Thanks to Connor for giving me the details. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back for a rest, because I was on such a high after yesterday's sunset. If you haven't watched that, actually go watch it, because we had a phenomenal sunset. Took me ages to get to sleep. Oh! So maybe I look a bit like Gavin Hardcastle now. 45 minutes of sleep, I'm not sure. But I'm going to go back, get a bit of a rest, because I want to wait for a coffee shop to open, because it is right now only 5:18. Well, now 5:22 now. So I'm going to go get some rest, then I'll get back up and we'll have a proper introduction. And when I can think straight, we'll get things together. Okay, here's the shot. Right, I've had a nice rest there now, and that was a nice morning actually. I had to really force myself to get up, because when I looked out I said there's no sun rays. And that's the thing, with photography, it forces you to do things and to get out when you generally wouldn't. And I'm glad I went out, because in my main videos I've often said that you'll never regret going, but you might regret not. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the daily vlogs. My name is Darren, I'm a landscape photographer. I'm based here in beautiful Ireland, and I'm on my mission. So my mission is to photograph all 32 counties in Ireland. Now, this is day 18, and if it's your first time here, I have set myself 4 tasks that I need to do in each county of Ireland. So number 1, I need to get a photograph in that county. Number 2, I need to score a goal in a local GAA pitch. Number 3, I need to get a coffee in a coffee shop, which is an independent coffee shop. And number 4, I need to hike a minimum of 1 kilometre. So far, I have hit all of my tasks. Yesterday, every single task knocked out of the park. And like I said this morning, if you haven't watched an episode, please go watch it. So what I'm going to do now is the next set of tasks. I'm going to find a GAA pitch, I'm going to go get my goal, and then I'm going to go get my coffee. It is now 8:25, so hopefully there'll be a coffee shop open, but I'm sure I'll find a GAA pitch as well. So thanks very much for joining. Let's go. How are you doing? I have a strange request for you. Right, now while I give you some stats on GAA in Monaghan, have a look at where I'm going to make my attempt at my next goal. So Scotstown, which is where I currently am, they're the current senior county champions. Nudie Hughes was Monaghan's first all-star player. The main stadium is in Tiernock Park in Clones with a capacity of 36,000, and there's 20 to 25 pitches in the entire area. So, okay, found my GAA club, Scotstown GAA in Roscommon. Now there's people training, so I have an audience, but we're going to fly in, get it done and be out the gap. Let's go. Okay, so let's see, can we do 18 in a row? Low again, but okay. Again, as always, good community spirit, and even here this morning, it's Sunday morning, a lot of people here, so I had to jump in just in time, so I was lucky to get that. Now off to get my coffee, and there's a lovely coffee shop just up here called Henry's. It's very busy, it's part of the community, which is exactly what I want to achieve. Okay, let's go. Look at that, wow. Thanks a mil.
Thank you very much.
That was perfect.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye. Coffee acquired in a fantastic place actually, called Henry's, and it was an old pub and now is a coffee shop, and it is the heart of the community, which again is going to, everything that I'm trying to do here is to raise awareness about the strength of community and to have people around you. Lots of people in there having the chats, having the laugh, and the people who work there really nice. In fact, they gifted me this coffee as part of my charity run, so thank you very much for the warm hospitality, guys, in Henry's. So camera clubs, we have Monaghan Photographic Society, so hello to everybody in Monaghan Photographic Society. If you know anybody in that camera club, then be sure to share this with them, tag them so that they know what we are doing. Now I have almost my 1 kilometre done, so I'm going to go off now and take a walk around here after I have my coffee, but I'm going to obviously finish my 1 kilometre because I need to be rushing today. There's rain coming and I need to get to my next county as well. So I'm going to finish this episode. Thank you very much as always for your continued support on this 32-day challenge. It's been great. The people that I'm meeting are fantastic, and I'm doing all this to try and raise money for Pieta House and their Darkness into Light campaign. If you can support this campaign, there'll be QR code right here. I'd love for you to get behind it, and let's try and reach this goal of raising €10,000 for this charity. If you can't donate, by simply sharing and liking this will help it go to more people. And if you're first time ever on the channel, please hit the subscribe button, because I'll donate an extra 1 cent for every person that joins the channel during this campaign. So it's been really good, really fun. It reinforces getting out, doing things. I mean, this is not an easy challenge for me, but it's actually making me feel good with the amount of people that I meet and your comments and support that you give me as well on each of these videos. So hopefully I'm lucky enough to see you on tomorrow's video. Where are we going to go? Tune in and find out. Slán go fóill.